Someone asked me to do a video about Jus Prima Noctis in medieval society. For those who don't know, Jus Prima Noctis, or the right of the first night, also called droit de seigneur, the right of the lord, was this idea that European medieval lords had the rights to the bodies of their female subjects on the night of their wedding. There's just one problem: we have no evidence to support that this was ever a thing. First of all, you had to look at how medieval society saw sex. Look through the lens of the Catholic Church. Sex was sin unless it was for procreation. This is not to say that medieval people didn't enjoy sex. Of course they did. It's sex. And even if that was the case in Primae Noctis, it doesn't make sense. Because that would be a lord having a bastard child out of wedlock. Having a bastard child in medieval society was so looked down on. It's a sign of shame. You're a fornicator. Second or third point against Primae Noctis is it doesn't make sense in feudal society. Feudalism was a reciprocal relationship between the lord and the subject. If you were a lord, yes, you ruled over your people, but you had an obligation to them. If a lord was taking advantage of his subjects' wives, they would go through the courts to the king. If a king was wise, they wouldn't tolerate behavior like that. It breeds unrest. And the final point is we just have no cases recorded of this. It is a thing that is largely talked about in fiction. And this is not to say that there weren't horrible lords that committed sexual violence. Of course there were. But there was no law that legalized this. I have a feeling this is going to be a wild comment section.